Hey there, it's Mr. Chan. I'm here to teach you how to finally make a video. So, first and foremost, we're gonna go to the top bottom left hand corner screen. We're gonna click this, and we're gonna write Shotcut, and we're gonna press enter. Now, Shotcut is the video editing software we're gonna use. This is how we're gonna actually make our videos. So, when you get in, hopefully you're gonna see something like this. Um, And what I want you to notice first and foremost is this thing here, new project. So what are we going to call our project? What are we going to call this thing? I guess what we could call it is first music video. Let's call it that. First music video. You're going to see this thing over here. Basically, this is where your music video is actually going to be saved. So if you click it, a little window is going to pop up like this, and basically you can decide where exactly your music video is going to appear. So I'm going to decide to put it on my desktop. Cool. So after you've done all that, you can click start. Okay, so now that we're here, I want to draw your attention to two things. First of all, timeline is here. Got to make sure that timeline is here. And another thing, there is nothing here that says playlist. Now, what we want at the beginning is one thing that says playlist and one little thing that says timeline. So we've got timeline where we don't have playlist. So if something like that happens, I want you to go to view, and I want you to look at these little gadget things here and look at timeline. So timeline, it has a little gray square around it. So basically that means timeline is open, but playlist doesn't have a little gray square. So go ahead and click playlist, and it's going to appear on the corner here. So the way the screen looks right now, it should look very similar on yours. It might look a little bit different, but that's just because I'm on a laptop and you're on a desktop. So now I want you to go to Google Classroom. Let's log into Google Classroom, and I want you to go to these videos that I've put up online. So go ahead and download them. So we're going to just click one. We're going to go to download. Click the second one. We're going to go download. Third one might be a little long. Download. And this takes Spider-Man as well. So we're going to go download. Okay. So I download them and put them in my downloads folder. So if I go to File Explorer, I'll find them in downloads. They're right here. So I'm gonna just make sure I see my desktop. So what I want you to do is on your desktop, I want you to right click, and I want you to go to new folder, new, then folder, and then in this this name, let's call it video clips. And then just click and drag all of your videos that you want to use. Put them all into video clips and exit out of that. So our video clips, you double click it, it should have all the videos you want to use. Cool. So I'm going to teach you a little trick right now. I want you to go to Shotcut, click Shotcut, and I want you to click and drag from the top to the left-hand side corner of the screen. You should see a little transparent little square pop up. Let go. And this is going to appear on the left-hand side of the screen, and then other options are going to appear here. So this is the videos that we've put inside our folder video clips. So if you click it, it's going to appear on the other side here. So now we want to pull all of our clips that we want to use in our music video and put them inside Shotcut. So the way we do that is we click and drag all of them to the playlist. So there you go. So it plays it when we click and drag them in. But don't worry about that. We're going to click and drag Mario dance in here. We're going to click and drag monkey dance and Spider-Man dance finally. So yeah, okay. So there it is. So let's X out of the video clips and then make this full screen. So just the way you full screen is just click and drag to the top of the screen. So now we've got all our video clips that we want to use inside our music video. And the way we actually use them is we click and drag from the playlist to the timeline. So this is one video. I'm going to click and drag into the timeline, and this is going to appear. There's a lot of little symbols, but don't worry about that for now. I'll get there in time and teach you what they mean. Next one here is Mario Dance. We're just going to click and drag again. Yeah, click and drag, and click and drag. So you're going to see a whole bunch of videos put together. So if we play from the beginning, which is here, we're going to see all the videos play one after another. Oh, sorry. This is the thing that tells us where in the video we're playing. So click and drag this little marker and click it to the very beginning. Click and drag to the very beginning so that the video plays at the very beginning. So now we press spacebar, and it's playing all the videos one after another. So what we notice is that around here we have some silence and some black screen. So if we press play, there's silence here. So the way we get rid of that silence is we click and drag the last video, the one that comes up after the silence, and click and drag over that space, that orange or whatever color that space is, and let go. And then once it snaps, once it connects with the other video, we shouldn't have any silence. We shouldn't have any silence anymore. So if we go to the beginning again, we should have no more silences. So we notice that there's some of this kind of silence here. So we can get rid of that by pulling the videos over. So now there's silence here, we pull this over, and then now they play one after another. See? So I'll show you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you some effects we can put into the videos. So if we go to view, we're going to go to filters. So filters is going to appear over playlists. So watch this part of the screen. Playlist is there at the moment. We go view, filters, and now it's turned to filters. So how are we going to add some effects? We want to make sure that, we want to make sure that we click the right thing in order to put an effect on it. So for instance, this one here. Oh, actually, you know what? I neglected to mention. One thing we should make sure we do first is so if you want to get out of filters, you press this little X button. So X out of that. And you see how it's squashed this part of the screen? It's made it smaller. So if you want to make it larger again, you just pull that up. So this is our video. What we notice is that the sound is different in different parts of the video. So like it jumps from this part of the song to a different part of the song, like suddenly changes. So we want to make that song continue throughout. Like we don't want it to cut from one part of the song to another. So first thing we're gonna do is to delete all the sound from the video so far. So how we do that, we right click and we go detach audio. We click detach audio. And then you're going to see this little thing pop up at the bottom of the screen here. So we want to click that little thing there. Oh, it's not letting me. Oh, okay, try again. Right click and remove. So now when you go to the beginning video where we deleted the sound, it should be quiet as such. So now we're going to do it to every single one of these. Detach audio, remove. Actually, can we just remove? No, we can't. So right click it, detach audio, right click, remove. Right click, detach audio, right click, remove. If you want to move to the different part of the video, you just use this little thing here. It'll move us over. So this is the last video. We're gonna detach audio again, and then right click, remove. So now it should be quiet throughout. There should be no sound. Cool. So now we want to add that a song for them all to dance to. So we're going to go to Google Chrome, and we're going to go to the top of the Google Classroom. We're going to see dancing. So we're going to click dancing, open in the new window, and we're going to download it. Okay, it should appear there. So I put it in my downloads, but you can save it on your desktop. It's no problem at all. So wherever it is, just click and drag and put it into video clips just to make it easy. Double click video clips. It's going to see it here. And we're just going to do the same thing we did with the other video, the videos. We're going to click and drag and put it into playlist. So now when we go here, it's a little large. We'll drag this down so that it doesn't take up too much space. We're going to see the song that we want to use. So notice that there is some of that. There's a new little section here. So we're going to click this guy. And we're going to drag it to that new section. And you let go. So the song's going to appear now. You notice that there's no more video at the top. That's because if you click this guy here and you drag to the left, let go. Click again, drag around here. You're going to notice the videos are here. And this is the song that you just dragged in. You notice that the song is way longer than the video that we have made. Because actually the clips that we've used is only a minute, and the song that we're using is about 3 minutes and 16 seconds. So what we can do is click and remove a whole bunch of the sound. Keep going until you line it up with the video. Let's zoom in again so that we can have a look at it. Oh, so you see that there's a space here? That means that I didn't there's a bit of silence before the song starts. So we probably want to click and drag that to the beginning. So now that we have our song, we have the videos, the little clips that we're using. We press spacebar, they should start dancing to a song. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. So now they're dancing to songs. Another thing I want to show you now is to put some effects to the video. So the way we do that is we're going to use click filters. So before you do that, look in this area here. Just notice what happens here. So if we go view, filters, playlist is going to disappear, and this new little section called filters is going to appear. So now we're going to go plus. Oh, no. First of all, actually, what you want to make sure, let's get some more space for our video. Ah, it's not letting us. That's weird. And never mind. So you're going to notice at the very bottom of the screen our little videos. If you can't see it, go to this very bottom right hand corner of the screen. I know it's a little squashed, but bear with me. Just you can move this little bar so that you can see your video. So at the bottom here, I want you to click the video you want to make the effect for. So say for instance we're going to do it for this one, the very first video, and we're going to click plus. We're gonna click plus, and this should appear. Okay, cool. So it's a little bit buggy, but it might take a few clicks for it to work, but just bear with it. Eventually, it will work. So you're gonna see favorite video and audio. What I want you to go to is video first, and then I want you to scroll downwards, and I want you to find fade and or fade in, or you could look up fade in. Fade in appears. So we're gonna go fade in video. So now when you play the video, it's gonna start black, and then the video is gonna slowly appear. So if you press spacebar now, it takes some time. If you get rid of the effect, get rid of this tick, you go to the beginning, you'll see that there is no fade in. There's no black at the beginning. So let's keep the effect on. There you go. And you notice that the video takes some time to come into, but the sound is the same volume. So if we go to what we want to do is make sure that the sound matches. So, but well, okay. All right, give me a second. So we get rid of filter. We're going to pull this up. And we're going to click this. So if you want to have an effect for the song, you got to click the song. So click the song, and then we're going to go to filter again. So now you see this Aaron Smith dancing. So now you know if you add effects here, you're going to be affecting the sound. So we go plus. Okay. And then we're going to go audio, click on search, and we're going to go fade in. And you're going to see two things here, fade in video. Well, we're not working with video right now, we're working with sound. So we're going to go fade in audio. So now when we go to the beginning, it'll take a bit of time for the audio to play. It will be quiet and then it'll go to its regular volume. So if you press spacebar now, it took some time for the sounds to kick in. Took some time for the sound to kick in. Perfect. So the last thing I want to show you before I kind of give it to you to decide what you want to do with it is I want you to click this guy, the first video, and we're going to add one more thing. We're going to go video, search text, and click text. Okay. So when you click text, something at the bottom of the screen here will appear, the middle of the screen. So we're going to scroll down a little bit, and you see like all these options. So stay at the top, you're going to see text. So this is where you actually write what you want to appear on the screen. So for instance, if we were to write welcome to my vid, bruh, it will appear on the screen for the video. So if you press spacebar now, it's at the bottom of the screen for this clip. So let's X out of filter and then pull up our video so we can have a good look at it. What if you only want the video? What if you only want the text to appear on a part of the video? So you notice that the words stay on the screen for a little too long. What you can do is cut the video in half, and then so I'll show you how you can get rid of the text from part of this video. So go to the middle, for instance, like wherever you want the words to disappear. Say for instance it's here. So then you go click it here, and then we're gonna click this, split at playhead. When you click that, make sure that you actually click the video before you press this, so that it knows you want to split this video. So we're gonna go split at playhead. Split. Is it happening? No, it's not. Give me a second. Okay, it's just a little bit buggy, so you might have to press a few times for this to happen. But you're gonna see that there's two videos here now. So what we can do, if you don't want the words to appear on this part of the video, click it, and then we're gonna go to view filters, and you see the text here. Just don't just click the tick, and then it's gonna disappear. So now when you play the video, there should be the words should disappear at this point of the video. See that? Did you see that? So it disappears right there. So now there's a whole bunch of effects that you can add to videos. I'll give you an example of a few. So say for instance you want to click this Mario video. We're going to click the Mario video. It's going to appear here, Mario dance. We're going to press plus again. There's a whole bunch you can use, but I'll give you an example of some weird kind of effects. You could try maybe glitch. Click glitch, and then you go to the Super Mario video. You're going to see some glitchy kind of effects. See that? Yeah, that's an example of the effect you could use. If you want to get rid of it, you can press minus. Usually disappears, but don't worry, sometimes this program is a little buggy. You could try mosaic, maybe. Sometimes if you click and it doesn't work, what you can do is search for it and then press click on it, and it usually works after that. So this is the mosaic effect. All right, cool. And you can even have both of them work like multiple effects at the same time. So if we do glitch and mosaic on the Mario video, this will be what it looks like. Yeah, so so for this video, what I want to see is I want you to have your name at the bottom here with a title for the music video. And I want to have at the very end of it, first of all, yeah, I want you to use every single one of the videos. I want you to use all 6 of them. I want you to play around with it, use the effects such that you actually like it. And then at the very end video, I just want you to add the end. So go to plus, and then figure out where text is. And then I just want you to write the end. If you have questions about this program, if you have questions about Shotcut, I will be around to teach you on Monday. So stay tuned. I'll help you out if you have any questions then. Thank you very much for listening.